Good evening, children. You have already completed arithmetic progression. We shall switch on to the next chapter, similar triangles. We all are familiar with triangles. We have studied in details about this planar figure triangles and its properties. In 8th standard, we had studied about congruent figures, and using this concept, we had proposed 4 postulates on congruency of triangles. That is, side, side, side postulate, SSS postulate, side, angle, side postulate, SAS postulate, angle, side, angle, ASA postulate, and right angle postulate, RHS postulate. Let me recall some of the important points of congruent figures, congruent triangles, and then we'll shift on to the similar triangle concept. Here I have drawn 2 line segments, AB and PQ are 2 line segments and their lengths are same. Both the line segment measures 5 centimeters each. And hence we call these 2 line segments are congruent line segment. Suppose if I keep AB on PQ, it exactly coincides with each other. So figures which exactly coincides with each other, they are called as congruent figures. This is a general statement. Suppose if I close my 2 palms, when I close these 2 palms, thumb coincides with thumb, 4 with forefinger, middle finger with middle finger, ring with ring, and little finger with little finger. Exactly it coincides with each other. I can say these 2 palms are congruent palms. In the same way, if I consider 2 circles, can you see these 2 circles? These 2 circles are of same radius. When I keep 2 circles one above the other, it exactly coincides. Why does it coincide each other? Because the radius of these 2 circles are same. If the radii of the 2 circles are same, then we call these circles as congruent circles. Let me repeat. Congruent circles are those having the same radii. Circles having the same radii are called as congruent circles. Line segment having the same length are called as congruent line segment. Suppose triangles. If I consider any 2 triangles, here I have taken 2 triangles. When I keep one above the other, it exactly coincides. The triangle exactly coincides with each other. So I can say these 2 triangles are congruent triangles. Again, I have taken 2 sectors. These are 2 sectors. When I keep these 2 sectors one above the other, look at these children, they exactly fit each other, coincides with each other. So, I can see these 2 sectors are congruent. So, now I think it is clear about congruent figures. What are congruent figures? Figures having same shape and same size are called as congruent figures. In the first example, the shapes are same, both are line segment, and the sizes are also same, both are of same length. Therefore, these 2 lines are congruent. Then I showed you circles. They are of same shape and same radii, same size. Therefore, the circles were congruent. Then we showed two triangles. Triangles were of same shape as well as their sizes were same. Therefore, those two triangles were congruent. Then considered two sectors. The sectors were of same shape and same size. So, I can call those two sectors are congruent. The same way, if you take two passport size photos, they are of same shape and same size. Hence, I can say they are congruent. I think it is clear about congruent figures. I think now concept of congruent figures you were able to understand. Let me tell you what are similar triangles. You might have observed cat and kitten. Bekku mattu bekkina marigalu. When you look at this cat and kittens, those kittens look similar. Their shapes are same but sizes are different. Suppose if we consider the coin, 1 rupee coin, 2 rupee coin, 5 rupee coin. Their shapes are circular but their sizes are different. Shapes are same, sizes are different. Now I have a line segment AB of length 5 cm and PQ of length 2 cm. Their shapes are same but their sizes are different. Here there are two circles with a radii 3 cm and 2 cm. Shapes are same but sizes are different. Two squares, their shapes are same but sizes are different. So what can I say about similar triangles? What can we say about similar figures? It's not a triangle. Similar figures are those which have the same shape but different sizes. Here I have two triangles. Their shapes are same but sizes are different. So I can say these are similar figures. Here there are two circles. Their shapes are same. Sizes are different. So these are similar figures. Here there are two sectors. Their shapes are same but their sizes are different. Children, this is not a triangle. It's a sector. In previous class we had told you what are sector. It is the region between the radii and the arc. The region bounded between the radii of the circle and the arc, we call it as a sector. These are two sectors which are of the same shape but different sizes. So these are similar figures. So we can say what are similar figures? They are the figures which have the same shape but different sizes. For example, dog and its puppies. Puppies, they look same but their sizes are different. As I told, different coins, their shapes are same but sizes are different. If we consider photos of passport size, stamp size and 3/4 inch size and little more bigger size photos, the shapes are same but their sizes are different. And one more thing I can say, a person and his shadow, a thing and its shadow, ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತು ಮತ್ತು ಅದರ ನೆರಳು. Their shapes are same but their sizes are different. So a thing and its shadow or a person and its shadow is also a similar figure. So what are similar figures? Figures having same shape and different size are called as similar figure. Example, you have to list it, children, and write it in your notes. Example for congruent figures and example for similar figures. Now we can discuss the difference between congruent figures and similar figures. What are the difference between them? In congruent figures, both shape and sizes were same. In similar figure, shapes are same but sizes are different. This is the difference between congruent and similar figures. Hope you can list the difference between these two figures. Now let us consider two squares. Looking at this figure, I think you are able to understand they are of same shape, but their sizes are different. So I can call it as a similar figure. But in geometry, we have to define similar figures mathematically. We cannot name it as same shape and size. The term should be different according to the mathematics. Mathematically, how to define similar figures. Now here is a square named ABCD and the other square PQRS. ABCD is of length 3 cm, is of side 3 cm, and PQRS whose side is 5 cm. And we are familiar with the properties of quadrilateral, and square is one of the quadrilaterals. The speciality of this square is all the angles are equal to 90 degree. We know that in a square all sides are equal and all angles are equal to 90 degree. So when we look at these angles, we had mentioned in congruency of triangle corresponding angles. Corresponding anurupa. Suppose if I consider the two palms, thumb corresponds to left hand, thumb corresponds to right hand thumb. So thumb corresponding finger is thumb on the other hand. The same way the corresponding angle of A is P. Corresponding means when you coincide those two angles, they should measure the same. If they measure the same, then they are corresponding angles or corresponding sides. Angle A, its corresponding angle is angle P. Angle B, its corresponding angle is Q. Angle C, corresponding angle is R. And angle D, its corresponding angle is S. Now let us find out which are the corresponding sides of square ABCD with respect to square PQRS. The corresponding side of AB, here AB is the base, PQ is the base. So corresponding side of AB is PQ. Corresponding side of BC is RQ. Corresponding side of CD is SR. And corresponding side of AD is PS. So I hope you understand the corresponding sides and angles. What should be the relation of these corresponding angles and corresponding sides if the figure has to be similar? What is that condition we have to have between these two figures so that we have to say it as a similar squares? What are the condition? Angle A, corresponding angle must be equal to angle P. Angle B is equal to angle Q. Angle C is equal to angle R. Angle angle D is equal to angle S. Looking at this figure, we concluded that these angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal according to the property of square. All the angles are equal. Hence we said corresponding angles are equal. It is not same for all the figures. It is for square I am talking. Next, corresponding sides AB. The corresponding side of AB is PQ. Here what I should do? I should take the ratio of these two sides. How to take the ratio? By. This is how we write the ratio. Rational form. The corresponding side of AB is PQ. The corresponding sides ratio I have taken. What I have taken here? Ratio of corresponding sides. AB and PQ are corresponding sides. How to write the ratio? AB by PQ. Rational form I have written. Again, let me consider BC. What is the corresponding side of BC? QR. How to write the ratio of the corresponding side? BC by QR. The other side, CD. Its corresponding side is SR or RS. And the ratio is CD by RS. And the last side, AD. Its corresponding side is PS. And its ratio is AD by PS. What I have taken here? I have taken the ratio of the corresponding sides. In the first part I took angles, corresponding angles. I didn't consider ratio. You should not consider ratio for angles. We have to consider the ratio for sides. Now, let me see what would be the ratio of the corresponding side. AB, the length of AB is 3 by the length of PQ is 5. So, the ratio of AB by PQ is 3 by 5. The same way, length of BC, what would be the length of BC? It is a square. So, all the sides are equal. Hence, all the sides are equal to 3 centimeters. Here, all the sides are equal to 5 centimeters. Hence, BC is 3. QR is 5. Similarly, CD is 3. RS is 5. AD is 3. PS is 5. Look at this ratio. All the ratios are equal. If the ratios are equal, then we call that as proportional. What is proportional? If any two ratios are equal, then we call AB, PQ, PC, QR in proportion. What is proportion? Two equal ratios are called as proportion. Equality of two ratios is called as proportion. Hence, I can say AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR is equal to CD by RS is equal to AD by PS. All the ratios are equal. How they are equal I have shown. If the ratios of the corresponding sides are equal, we call that as proportional. If the corresponding sides ratio are equal, you can say. If ratios are equal, we call it as proportional. Corresponding sides are proportional. Corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, these two squares are similar. So, what are similar? We had considered only square now. Square has 4 sides. Square has 4 sides. Rectangle has 4 sides. Pentagon has 4 sides. Triangle has 3 sides. So, it depends upon the figures what I have taken, how many sides it considered. Totally, we call a planar figure which is bounded by 3 or more sides as polygons. So, what are similar figures? To say the two figures are similar, it has to satisfy 2 conditions. What are those? 2 polynomials. It may be a triangle or a quadrilateral or a pentagon or a hexagon or an octagon, heptagon, hexagon or dodecagon, undodecagon, anything. Nonagon, anything. Polygons are the figures bounded by 3 or more non-collinear and coplanar line segments which intersect each other at their end points. It is being defined in your previous class. So, what is similar figure? 2 polygons with same number of sides. It's very important. You have to consider two polygons which has same number of sides. If I consider a triangle, the other figure also must be a triangle. You cannot consider a triangle with square. So, two polygons with same number of sides are similar. If, what is the condition? Corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are proportional. What is proportional? I said, if two ratios are equal, then they are said to be in proportional. Once again, I repeat, children, very important definition. What are similar figures? Two polygons with same number of sides. I am stressing same number of sides are similar if and only if their corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are proportional. But here in 10th standard, we are dealing mainly with triangles. So, we can say, what are similar triangles? Similar triangle. What is the polygon here? It's a triangle now. Here, it's a triangle. Two triangles are similar. Two triangles are similar if the corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are proportional. Again, I will deal in detail with similar triangles, children. This is only a hint I am giving what is similar triangle. But this definition is very, very important. Similar figure. Two polygons with same number of sides are said to be similar if corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are proportional. Do write this definition in your notes. And there are few examples shown in the textbook. Square, circles, rectangle and quadrilaterals. Few figures are shown in the textbook. Naming them as similar figures. What are the conditions for any two figures to be said to be similar figures? Two conditions are corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are proportional. Yet, I have to continue the class. Tomorrow I shall continue, children. Here between similar figures, if you have any doubts regarding the proportional or corresponding sides, you can ask me the doubts, children. Thank you. Have a good day.